What is up, guys? Nicole here, back at it again for another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing set number 76956. This is the T.Rex Breakout from Jurassic Park. This set is 1,212 pieces and retails for $99.99 of your hard-earned inflated money. So I'm just gonna take you back in time for a minute. If you have circled Earth a couple more times than that kid standing in front of you in line at the Lego store, you will remember the sweet old days. I'm gonna take you back to 1993. There were no cell phones. The Blue Jays have just won the World Series and the Red Sox are still losing. Tag team is back again and Meatloaf will do just about anything for love except for that, whatever that actually is. Do we know? Does anyone know? Hollywood is in their prime. The movies are original, the stories are awesome, and they're hitting banger after banger. So there's 4-year-old me with my mom and she's looking for something to do with me because it's probably raining and I'm not outside for a minute. And we decide to go to the movies and she makes the executive decision to take me to see Jurassic Park. Now you would think, okay, she's a little young for that movie. No, I wasn't. That was the first time I laughed at murder. How could you not laugh at someone being eaten from a tiki toilet? I've never seen it since. You never will see it again. A gigantic T-Rex eating a man off of a toilet, and I was the only kid laughing. I was the only kid in the theater, I'm convinced. So anyways, thus started my obsession with dinosaurs. Every Christmas, Santa had to bring me some dinosaur. I picked up this dinosaur at IKEA a year ago. I got this shirt. I love Reptar. We got all these different things happening leading up to this moment. So after the last double points day, I said, Nicole, we're going on a freeze. You're not going to buy anything from the Lego store for quite some time. Now I got away with that with some pick-a-brick, but the drought has finally ended with this set. I got it. Yeah, the drought is done. May the 4th is coming, but for now we've got T.Rex Breakout. So the box is very cool. In the front here, you have all the information on the lower left-hand side, as well as the Lego logo, and then the Jurassic Park on the right-hand side. This is an official Jurassic Park, not Jurassic World set, so that is really, really cool. Here, you got the Fruite du Tyrannosaur. You've got a picture of all 4 minifigs, and then on the back, you have kind of the same view as well as the engineering drawings and some rendered photos, as well as one of the movie scenes that shows you exactly what you're looking at in this set. So without further ado, let's take a closer look. Here we have the coveted Ford Explorer. So I'll actually take this off right now. The Ford Explorer is an iconic vehicle. We've all been waiting for it. I think that they just did an amazing job with this vehicle. You have these crazy details like the windshield wipers, the grille looks fantastic. You've got the classic, well, they're not classic, but the brand new Speed Champions elements. These rims are actually printed, which I think is a really good touch. This is a 6-stud wide vehicle. It's basically the old Speed Champions width. But the crazy part is you can fit 4 minifigs in here, which is absolutely wild. In this vehicle, we have the seats, the steering wheel, the little computer monitor, the 2 glasses of water, which we'll all remember, although technically that Easter egg is supposed to be in that vehicle because that was the vehicle that the kids are in, but I'll take it in this one. I'm not gonna be too particular. In the back, we have the light that Lex was shining. Again, should have been in that vehicle, but whatever, we are here for it. Here's the complaint. Everyone was complaining, why can't we get 2 completed vehicles? Why is one not complete? Listen, be grateful you got one. We've been waiting for this one, so just be happy you have it. The windshield is just a standard clear windshield, no printing. And then there are, like in Speed Champions, a ton of stickers. The hood is stickered. Then in the back, you have the license plate. This is vehicle 5, as well as the Ford Explorer. And no, people, it's not a Jeep. It drives me nuts when people say it's a Jeep. It is not a Jeep. I had a Jeep growing up and that was my first car. This is definitely not a Jeep because this car is sweet. So as you can see here, the T-Rex is strategically placed here. Oh God. So let's take a look at the second vehicle and I will explain why you can't finish it. First of all, this vehicle is built, let me put my camera down. First of all, this vehicle is built completely differently. Taking a side by side of both, you can see that this vehicle is just kind of built differently. It actually is connected like this instead of being hollow on the inside like this one. This has an interior, this does not. I'm sure you could mock it into an interior, but you would not have like these pieces. I'm sure you could order and then you wouldn't have the hood. So a little different. So this vehicle was one of the vehicles that was turned upside down when the T-Rex, when Lex was shining the light and the T-Rex got, you know, noticeably angrier. You can see here, this is vehicle number 4. And the other reason why you couldn't really mock, I mean, you could try to mock it, but we have one of the older Speed Champions tires here, so it's not even the same. So you would need one of these tires. So again, you could probably part it out once the set's been around for a while, but for now, you could just kind of have to live with a bum vehicle. And here's the other thing, guys. Can't we just be happy we get one? We didn't have one before, now we have it. I'm sure you'll be able to buy this car on its own eventually. So now let's take a look at the minifigs of this set. First, we have Dr. Grant, and he is holding one of the flares. Now this is actually like a little bit translucent, which is really cool. He's got his jean denim shirt as well as his bandana. He's sweating a little, I would be too. And he came with this hat as well as hair. I don't particularly care, like you guys know I just lose hair all the time, so I'll just be keeping the hat on him. But I don't know if they did a good job with the hair. He looks like a little bit emo, but it works. So let me lose this hair now. Let me toss that off, put the hat back on. Cool. All right, up next we have Lex and Tim, and I think that these minifigs are super cute. They both have alternate faces, which is nice. She looks kind of happy. I'm assuming it's because she's relieved, him too. And you can see that these are exclusive minifigs. The torsos are completely covered in mud. One thing that Tim's minifig actually comes with are the night vision glasses, which I think is a really cool touch. They are awesome, green and yellow. My one thing with these is I wish that Lex was a little bit taller, maybe with like the mid-size legs, because in the movie she is taller than him. So that maybe would be one change I would have, but other than that, I'm pretty happy with these. They're really cool. Now up next we have Ian Malcolm, and now I have volunteered him as tribute as T-Rex food. He looks a little scared. If I remove him, I just attached him with this like little stud back here, so that's how I got him to stay there. So here he's got his printed torso. Again, it's like got wet elements in it, and he's got a second face. You know, both are kind of freaked out, and his hair looks pretty good. He also comes with one of the torches, but same one as Dr. Grant, but I believe I've already lost it. Now let's take a look at the most exciting part about this build, which is the brick-built T-Rex. Lego did such a good job with this design. I know that people are pretty upset. They wanted either a molded piece or they wish that there was a little more detail. Listen, if you wanted the detail, you could have gotten the T-Rex Rampage before it retired like I did, but you're gonna have to live with this. And to be honest, this is awesome. I mean, I would pay probably about $39 to $49 for this alone. So this is definitely really cool. Now he's got his little T-Rex arms, his little, I don't know, talons, claws, whatever. You can move them around. His legs are pretty movable as well. They're on a ball joint, so you can have them go outwards. I'm not entirely sure why you would ever have your T-Rex like this. Not sure why you'd ever want your T-Rex doing splits. It's kind of freaky, but you know, to each their own. So one thing notably that I would change about this, and I'll probably mock it on my own, the head is on a swivel like this, and I would so it only goes up and down. I'm probably gonna go back and modify it and make it a ball joint so I can move the head side to side. That's just important to me. It's not important to everybody, but for me, I like to play with my Lego. Wow, crazy idea. So that I would definitely change. The eyes are stickered pieces. Do I wish they were printed? Yeah, but I'm not gonna be completely annoyed by it. The tail are on like double ball joints on each side. And I think, like, again, I think they did a really good job. So, you know, like, what are you gonna do? The mouth opens and closes, and you can see if you look up into it, you can still see the roof of the mouth, which I think is a really good touch. Overall, I think they just did a beautiful job with this T-Rex. It's a great small scale brick built version of it, and it fits the set very, very well. Let's take a look at the diorama without all the stuff on it. Here you can see this is where the broken Ford Explorer goes, and then the other vehicle just slides along this track. So these footprints were made when the dinosaur initially breaks through the paddock. I love the small details with these little 10,000 watt stickers, as well as the little lights here. Over here we have a really cool stickered piece of like a photo area. I'm assuming that's where you would take your photos before all hell breaks loose. And a nice touch here, we have 2 printed tiles. And one says, "Boy, do I hate being right all the time," which is something that Ian says right before all the chaos ensues. And then on the other side is just Lego Jurassic Park. The quote's fine, and I'll just leave it at that. I mean, there are so many other great quotes for the movie, but I understand that this diorama is supposed to be like a snapshot in time, which is why we don't have the tiki porta potty or any of the other crazy stuff in it. It's because this is just one scene, one horrible 5-minute period in the movie, and that quote therefore is appropriate. Now, spinning it around on the back, I hate these plants. They pop off all the time. Just be prepared for that whenever you move these. These plants are very temperamental, just like my own plants at home. They just fly off. Now back here you have some greenery, trees, whatever, like you would expect being in the jungle. Right here is a really special Easter egg. Let me try to get it a little bit closer. Oh my God, this plant just fell off again. You know what? I'm done with it. So this little chain back here is an Easter egg of the goat that was offered as tribute to the T-Rex. And as you know, before all hell breaks loose, the goat disappears and Lex is like, "Where is the goat?" And that's when everyone knows, like, okay, this is going to be a time. Again, it would be cool that if Lego had a goat, but again, like, this is a snippet in time, and I keep saying it because I'm just trying to convince myself that I'm okay with the fact that there's no goat and no tiki toilet in here. So that's what that looks like. Now to put it all back together, and I still have that leaf over there because I just give up. I'm not gonna go back and get it. First, Ford Explorer goes like this, and then the second one is like that. And then the T-Rex goes very specifically on here. Now, you can't really see from here, but I'll try to bring it closer. There's some pieces here, and there's this piece here that have, like, you know, what's the actual like term for like the Lego, you know, the sticky upper things, right? These sticky upper things that connect all the Legos, right? So this foot is actually supposed to go here, and this one is supposed to go, oh no, this is not good. As you can see, it's not as easy as you would think it would be. So let me try to do it like this. Okay, all right, okay. Okay, sweet, cool. Oh boy. So he goes like that, and then all the people can just, you know, live where they want to live. I'll put Dr. Grant there, I'll put Lex here, I'll put Tim over here, even though he's supposed to be over there, and voila, you have yourself a full set. Overall, I had a really great time building this set. I mean, I definitely think it's worth the price of admission. The Ford Explorer that we had all been waiting for is really, really sweet. The T-Rex is awesome. Be sure to leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this set. If you plan on picking it up, if you want it, if you don't want it, let me know. And please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me out tremendously. And until next time, be safe. See ya. I really don't want to get in trouble with YouTube for using music that I shouldn't, because, like, I don't know. I'm sure the theme song for Jurassic Park is licensed, right? Like, they're not just gonna give that to me and let me use it for my video. And I'm not gonna pay for it. I'll just sing it. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. It's fully automated vehicle here.